This laser engraves on metal. But will it convince me? Let's find out. Hello everyone and welcome to this new video from Free Dreams 106 channel. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a review of the Mecpow M1. Not just any laser, but a complete package with an air purifier and, wait for it, an infrared module. The Mecpow M1 is a compact and portable laser perfect for super detailed engraving and on-site work, thanks to the air purifier. But above all, it's super interesting because of the infrared module that allows us to engrave on metal. So, in this video, I'll share with you my real-world tests and my opinion about this laser engraver, including its pros and cons. And stick around until the end to find out if it's really worth buying. So, let's cut the chase and get into it. Let's start with the setup, which is very quick. This laser is practically plug and play because it comes fully assembled and ready to use. There are several packages available and, as I mentioned before, I have the top of the range kit, which also includes the air purifier and ER module. The purifier also comes pre-assembled, so all we have to do is connect the tube and plug in the power supply. That's it. You're done. The two buttons on the front allow us to power on and off the air purifier and also to control the speed of the fan. The purifier is also very compact and the complete system takes up very little space, less than half that of a classic 40x40 laser. The package also includes replacement filters and an extraction manual translated into several languages. The infrared module comes in a separate box and will be installed in place of the diode module. We will see how to do this in a moment. We are practically ready. All that remains is to prepare the software. To do this, you need to download the corresponding drivers to your computer, which is a very simple procedure. Just insert the micro SD card with the corresponding reader, all included in the package, and install the package you need from the driver folder. For my video, I use Lightburn to prepare and send the files, but you can also use Laser GRBL or the MKS Laser application. I'll show you how to create a profile for the Mecpow M1 on Lightburn. Click on Devices and select Add manually. This screen will open, where we will select GRBL. Click on Next and rename the machine. Then set the X and Y axis dimensions to 100 mm. The origin is at the bottom left and that's it, we have our profile. All that's left to do is try out our laser. As in all my videos, the first test I do to make sure everything works is a simple lettering with the name of my channel. I quickly created it in Lightburn and sent it to print. Unfortunately, at first I got confused and used the settings for the 3.5 watts module, but I have the 5 watt version. So let's try again with the correct parameters. 3000 mm per minute and at 90% power. And the result is perfect. I then decided to make a more detailed engraving. In fact, this laser engraving is perfect for details thanks to its very small focal point. So I selected this image and sent it to print. The result is stunning. These settings are perfect for achieving excellent contrast. For reference, just take a look at the Mecpow M1 manual, which lists the parameters to use for different media, for both the 3.5 watts and 5 watts diode modules. But now let's continue with a couple more tests with the diode module before moving on to the even more exciting part of the infrared module. I decided to engrave this fox leather coaster from Creator Alley because it has a silver substrate that allows us to achieve a very elegant effect. So let's send it to print. The result is very nice. I use settings that are lighter than those recommended in the manufacturer's manual because this double layer material is more delicate than classic leather. I set 6000 mm per minute at 50% power with a 0.06 line spacing, and the result is very nice in my opinion. So, this final test with the diode module is an engraving on a black anodized aluminum card that comes with the laser. I found a beautiful image and immediately prepared it for my M1. If you are liking this video, you can give the channel a huge boost with a small gesture, such as leaving a like below or a comment. Thanks to everyone who supports me. Look how beautiful it is. The contrast is amazing, and even in this case it came out very well. Obviously, this is the advantage of using low power modules. The images will be amazing. But now let's get even more into the action with the ER module. This one from Mecpow is a 1.2 watts. But don't be fooled by the power, because when it comes to infrared, it's a great value. And we'll see in a moment the engraves it can achieve. So let's install it right away. It's very simple to do. Unscrew the side screw and the rear screw that hold the diode module in place, taking care to disconnect the cable while removing the module. Then screw the rear screw back in with the IR module and use the longer curved side screw for focusing. Let's not forget the cable, of course. Well, that's it. All that's left to do is try it out. So, let's start right away with some mirrored aluminum. I have this little box that I want to use for screws. So, let's engrave something on it. I remind you that I'm leaving all the links in the description along with the coupon to get more than €100 off the purchase of your laser. If you use my link, you will be giving the channel a huge boost without spending anything extra, so thank you very much to those who use my link. Look how beautiful it is. I could have centered it a bit better, but this image turned out really amazing. Engraving metal is truly magical for me. It has that extra touch. Let's try steel now, because I'm very curious. I'm going to decorate a coffee jar using the same settings as the aluminum, so 6000 mm per minute at 90% power. And here it is. Again, no problem with the engraving. Maybe you could increase the contrast by decreasing the speed a bit, but the engraving quality is really high and I'm super happy to be able to work with steel now. Let's try the last metal of the day, copper. I selected this Turkish coffee maker to test the engraving. To achieve a darker result this time I set 1000 mm per minute at 60% power. I used the fit included in the package to raise the laser so that I could position the coffee maker properly on the work surface. Let's see how it went. How cute! The uneven surface doesn't help much in seeing the engraving, but the contrast isn't bad. The lines are clean and we will definitely work on other metals with this laser engraver. Now that we have seen all these tests, we can move on to the pros and cons of this machine. Let's start with the pros. The laser comes fully assembled with a list of recommended parameters for different media and detailed instructions on how to set up the software for engraving with this laser. In addition, there are 4 buttons on the top of the machine, which are Home, Pause, Stop and Preview. The purifier allows us to engrave on any material we want without creating any odor. It is also perfect for taking the laser around and doing work on site, such as markets for on-the-spot customizations. The infrared module is a real gem, because it allows us to engrave metals and stone, and expanded what we can do with our laser. It is really super easy to install and works very well. The Mecpow M1 is super compact and takes up little space. Even with the air purifier, the footprint is really small, perfect for those who may not have a huge workshop. Despite this, it managed to maintain a decent working area of 100 by 100 mm. We have 2 very welcome safety features. The first is the sensor on the cover that will automatically stop the work if the cover is opened. The other sensor is a tilt sensor, which will stop the work if it detects excessive laser tilt. Now let's move on to the cons of this laser. And actually I only noticed one con, which is that the build quality / quality control is not perfect. 2 examples. The adapters that came with the air purifiers are a little chipped, and the tray doesn't fit perfectly into its space, but is slightly raised on one side. These are minor details, but I thought it was worth pointing out. So, do I recommend the Mecpow M1? Absolutely, especially in combination with the purifier and the infrared module. This package really expands the possibilities we have in terms of materials to work with and places to engrave. It's fun to use and super easy to set up, perfect as a gift too. If you have any questions or curiosities about the Mecpow M1, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer. In the meantime, if you like this video, you might also be interested in this.